a metaphorical battleground, but a literal battleground with those officers and those heavily armed, and just the aggression and the hostility and the innocent protesters driving them off of church property for whatever reason. At the time, I didn't even know why. That already desecrated that, already turned holy ground into a literal battleground. I could not believe, literally, what people were texting me as I was going back to my car saying, is the president really there? And I could still hear the flashbangs, and people were texting me saying, he's walking across the park. I could not believe it. I was saying, no, that must be sort of stock photos. No, I'm sure that's not happening. I couldn't believe it. And when I realized that people had been hurt and terrified for a political stunt, offended hardly begins to describe how I feel.
Strong criticism also coming from the bishop of the D.C. Episcopal Diocese, who said the president's actions appeared to be a stunt.
It didn't seem to be an expression of faith or of solidarity with faith. It seemed to be, as we've said before, an opportunity to clothe himself in the mantle of spiritual symbols and locations to, in some way, bolster or reinforce his own authority and message.
And harsh words from the presumptive Democratic nominee for president, former Vice President Joe Biden, who spoke on Tuesday.
The president held up the Bible at St. John's Church yesterday. I just wish he opened it once in a while instead of brandishing it. If he opened it, he could have learned something. They're all called to love one another as we love ourselves.